followers going crazy. I think I'm almost at 10K on the recent clip I just posted. Hey man, I'm just trying to make it at the end of the day. I'm trying to provide for my family. I'm doing this for my family. I'm trying to actually get rich like I expressed in my last stream. But this one's going to be more of a roller coaster stream because, I don't know what my emotions going to be. But we are going to talk about Bam Adebayo. He scored 83 points, breaking Kobe's record, and the fans are going insane. People are hating on it, saying, it's not as great as Kobe's game, and I agree. I do agree. But I don't want to hate on his accomplishment because Kobe would have congratulated him. So why as not as a fan of Kobe, why not congratulate him just like Kobe would? Shit, but I would have a lot more to say after we watch the highlights of that, and we are going to compare it to the Kobe highlights. So we are going to watch that. And then after, we're going to get into some different topics. Then tomorrow, we're going to have a crash out stream. Crash out hour, it's probably going to be a little bit more than an hour, but I have two things to talk about. Split it with some story time probably. And then Saturday, we go have the brand risk predictions in the morning. And yeah, man, that's what we gonna do. So I tried calling Smooth, but I think he's busy right now. Probably running some plays. But yeah, bro. I mean, you see my room. It's Lakers out. You see that 81 in the back. You feel me? The plaque. It breaks my heart to even hear somebody as number 2 behind Will Chamberlain, and it's not Kobe no more. It's Bam, which is crazy. Like, who the fuck? Like, my nigga, I want to crash out right now, but it's like, fuck, I don't want to hate on it because that's fucked up. But I thought Curry would have got this. Durant would have got this. Harden. I thought somebody else would have broke the record, but yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna see how he got there. And then we go contest it. You know what I'm saying? And then we go put the Kobe 81 point highlights up. Watch that shit. And then after we do that, we go compare the two. We go see what's what. And then we go get into some different topic. React to some more clips. Some more topics. So this might be like a hour stream maybe. Maybe a little under. Who knows? We are going to react to Rayvon and AZ Chike Hit and Run. Gotta react to that song. And yeah, man. So let's get into it. Okay, let's talk about it. Alright, now we gonna talk about it. So now, I can hate on it. Because y'all try to compare this game to Kobe Bean Bryant's 81 point game. Every shot I seen from the outside perimeter, he was left wide open when he was shooting those shots. Or somebody shorter was guarding him outside. That's how he was making those. And as a big man, yeah, his agility to move off the dribble, cool. But, that's just him as a ball player. But if you're talking about the 83 points, there's a reason why he got there. He kept on shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting. open shots, non-contested shots. When he was contested, he got fouled. Half of that highlight reel is nothing but free throws. Most boring 83-point highlight reel I ever seen and ever will see. That is not a good game to even show people like, oh yeah, 83 points, he beat Kobe, he did this. No, because I don't even think they showed Kobe's free throws in his highlights. I don't know. But if they showed his highlights without the free throws, it looked like he still got like a 70-point game, 75-point game. You know what I'm saying? But when you bring up these highlights, and if you take out all those free throws, it looks like he got a 40-point game. That's how much free throws he shot, 43. It would look like he had a 40-point game. He scored more than half of his points from the free throw line. Man, you comparing it to Kobe Bryant, I don't even think he was left uncontested at all in that game. Not only that, y'all guys were blowing the Wizards out already. Kobe started turning up because he wanted his team to come back to win the game. He seen he had to do something. So, to do anything to win, he scored 81 points. That's the difference. And at the end, he would have had like 75 points. Not even getting close to the 81. He would have been like right there. He would have been fourth behind the ones that scored 80. You feel me? Because Kobe broke their record. Man, come on now. Come on. They gave it to him at the end. They kept on fouling, and he scored 6 free throws at the end, and that's how he got his 83 points, man. I don't respect it, but I gotta salute it at the end of the day, because it doesn't matter how you get there as long as you do get there. But you cannot compare this to Kobe Bryant, and that's where I draw the line. People are trying to downplay Kobe once more. It was the LeBron narrative. Now it's all of a sudden it's Bam better than Kobe. Like, what are you saying? Not even the same position. Not even the same type of game. Kobe was more entertaining in his game than this game. This probably what Wilt Chamberlain looked like when he scored 100 points. Shooting free throws and, take away the threes and all that. But that's probably what it looked like, man. So that's the difference. Kobe's a champ, and Bam is just out there to like, he shouldn't even break Kobe's record. He should have just left it alone. Once he got to 80, take me out, coach. That's what he should have said. On God. Like, why not? Respect the legend, because you didn't break the record in the correct way. You didn't. We seen the highlights. You're shooting open threes, open layups, wide open, cherry picking, basically. Got a couple blocks, okay. Couple steals, okay. But you got 43 free throws, and that's invalid. Everything you did it's just invalid, my nigga. That shit does not count. I don't count this game. Just like y'all tried to count the Lakers winning the ring in the bubble. I don't count it. How about that? Yeah, exactly. This shit was trash to watch. So, do y'all want to see the Kobe highlights? I guess we could go to the Kobe highlights. We could go to the Kobe highlights. Let's. We'll go to the Kobe highlights. Let's see.
second greatest scoring performance in NBA history.
Now y'all tell me, between the two highlights, what was more entertaining? The 17-minute of watching Bam shooting free throws or watching Kobe spin move in the lane, cross him up, left hand reverse, in his face, step right in his face, and everything as he's shooting, where when he comes down, his foot could possibly land on your foot type shit. And still making the shit. Getting fouled, still making those type of fadeaways. Going in the lane and dunking on them like he's 6'9", but he was really 6'6", and we want to keep it technical. They say 6'7" in the books, but really 6'6". He was really Jordan's height. You feel me? Like I said, bro, maybe I'm a little biased, but I'm not. I'm telling all facts. I'm telling the truth. Kobe is my GOAT, even over Jordan, right? And I will still say this, it is Kobe, MJ, and Curry. LeBron, top 4 maybe. You feel me? In my eyes. But as far as impact, those 3 got it. It is what it is. Now, Bam, congratulations for being in the running with Kobe and Wilt. But, my boy, I see you respect Kobe a lot, but the Heat fans don't, because they talking a whole lot of shit saying that, you know, talking down on Kobe, saying his 81 points wasn't that. If Bam could do it, anybody can type shit. Man, stop that. Foul anybody 43 times or 40 times or whatever, and see how many free throws they make. And if they're a good free throw shooter, they're going to make pretty much most of them. You feel me? All of them. But yeah, yo, you seen the highlights. I was entertained with 30 minutes of Kobe going crazy. That was one of the best basketball players I ever witnessed to touch that court, my nigga. See, I'm from the era where it was, you know, Ray Allen, T-Mac, Vince Carter, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, AI, Kevin Garnett. Yeah, bro. You know how y'all get amazed with Curry now? That's exactly how we got amazed with Kobe. Kobe was going crazy. He was doing all the same type of shots. He was Curry before Curry. Let's be real. He was Curry before Curry, and AI was Irving before Irving. Nothing new. You feel me? But Bam doing this shit is a surprise. He's like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I wouldn't mind if he was on the Lakers, though, because he is a good big man. But don't ever compare him to Kobe. Don't. It's just not even comparable. The 2 highlights, not comparable. Nothing. Is this a fluke or legendary? That's what this shit is titled. And it's a fluke. It's not legendary at all. It's just a fluke. 43 free throws padded his stat sheet. And it is what it is. Kobe Bryant is still the motherfucking GOAT. And I still put him beyond Wilt. Lacey's stupid ass thinks that Wilt never scored 100 points. There's no highlights. There probably is highlights, but there's no really game. Man, there's no game footage of a lot of shit from back then. You think they still have the footage to put on YouTube type shit? No, they don't. Shit erased and gone. They got highlights and that's it. That's all you gonna get. But Kobe, you can watch the full game. And so you can with Bam. And you can see in the full game, Kobe was down against the Raptors. Came back, brought his team back and won. Bam was already ahead of the Raptors at one point and still was kept on shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting, just chasing a record. You know how these little OnlyFans bitches be chasing clout? That's how you were chasing a record, Bam. You were chasing a record just like that. Like it was clout. And Kobe was chasing a win. Trying to get one win in the season after another, after another, after another. You feel me? Take it a day at a time. Take it one game at a time. One of the toughest workers in the NBA that was ever in the NBA in history. You remember that whole argument with him and Swaggy P, right? That's because he was trying to get Swaggy to work harder. Reason why Shaq left is because he didn't want Shaq to be lazy, and that's why he wouldn't pass him the ball, because Shaq was being lazy. He said until Shaq started working himself down in the paint, then he will give him the ball. It never happened. Shaq wanted to be the only star. Kobe took over. Still won 2 rings after that. It was down the line, but I mean, shit. It was only like, 4 seasons down the line type shit. You know, Shaq won one right away because he had D-Wade, and D-Wade was in a prime back then, and D-Wade was one of the best shooting guards ever. Probably in the top 3 shooting guards ever, you know. But yeah, bro, don't compare this shit. You know, salute to Bam, but don't compare to this shit. Congratulations. As far as, you know, like I said, Kobe's the GOAT. I have the 81 plaque. Nothing's changed. Still my GOAT. Y'all can say Bam's better at shooting free throws probably, and Kobe was even better at that. Let's be real. It is what it is, bro. And Kobe was shooting those type of threes before it was even popular in the NBA type shit. He was shooting it from long range, like, come on, bro. You remember he got 12 3-pointers, like 13 3-pointers, like, for the record and shit. And what's his name? Donovan. What's his name? I forgot that dude's name that from the Cavs. He tied that record, but that was crazy. Like, see, Kobe don't even care about the records. He just does what he do, and it happens. You feel me?